Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Johnny Damon goes down for the first out of the game. Standing in now, Ricky Henderson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 23 homers and 64 runs batted in. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees our first pitch temperature. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
One strike now from Cole. And he lays off for ball 1. Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here now the 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson has come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs.
Well, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The 2-1. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Matt Olson waits on deck. Henderson on second. Jambi is over at first with 1 away. And this will be fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. His career line against Garrett Cole, no hits in 19 tries. 1-0, here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Olson brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. Sean Manaea gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Damon has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, number 4.
Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Semien's off and running. In there, now the throw. Is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series.
Aaron.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The right fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 21 homers and 63 runs batted in. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits and 11 trips. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Matthews. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Comes set, the 0-1.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is foul right side. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Riding into the box, Johnny Damon, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Ready now, Ricky Henderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Two and two.
2 strikes.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
1 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Mantle is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Stepping in, Jason Giambi. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and 1 strike.
One's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Yep, that ball went out.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Don Mattingly will bat next, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit to right. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Now batting, center fielder,
Now to the plate, Mike Trout hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. So far on the year, LeMahieu is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit onto the third baseman, but it's off the mark.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Lou Gehrig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it to second for one. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Mickey Mantle. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Has a look, now the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Mantle is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Here's the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Bases full now following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Reggie Jackson. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
0-1 the count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Here's the 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Olson is retired. 2 down now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Ground ball right into the shift. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Matthews. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Eddie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Torres is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
At the plate, Don Mattingly. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Marcus Semien.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home.
Ball that close.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Settling in now, Austin Allen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Oakland line score. just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Ball 4.
The batter number 5, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. One strike now from Cole. There he goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A's go quietly there. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Ground ball left side. Taken in by Simeon. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. And the pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out. Ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. And this is fouled at the plate. A payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So now to the plate, Lou Gehrig, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Hard hit at third. The tag gets one, and he is in there. Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The set and the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 22 on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in once again, Eddie Matthews. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
One strike.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Chapman has a play. And that's the third out. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-1 New York. Into the box now, Johnny Damon. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2, count.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Ricky Henderson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball, that's inside. Look out. Right up in your eyes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Jason Giambi. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 strike now from Cole. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it 4-1. Joaquin Soria enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching for the Athletics, number 48, Joaquin Soria.
So digging in now, Torres. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That evens it up 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Soria has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he fouls this one off. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up to the plate, Don Mattingly, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Now the 1-0. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he hits one on a line to left field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole.
Your attention, please.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Green.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Green, 28 years old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in. Count is 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher.
Digging in, Austin Allen. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 4-1. Liam Hendricks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
17, Liam Hendricks.
Bottom of the inning now, and that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Last time through was a base hit.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 4.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
1 out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set and the pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Three-two pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Standing in, Johnny Damon. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. The 1-0.
Hey!
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 24.
Now batting, Ricky Henderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wendelken has over 40 innings on his line so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Wendelken, a 27-year-old. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Eddie Matthews, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
At the plate, Torres. And now following the two-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Mariano Rivera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
So stepping in, Jason Giambi. No hits to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Here comes the first pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The right fielder, Reg-Season.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now Reggie turns on one and sends it to deep right. Mantle is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Standing in, Matt Olson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. A 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. New York used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Cole earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Mariano Rivera hammers down the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our payment